Welcome, Virgos. I need to turn this down. Welcome. Let me turn this down. Hi Virgo, so we're gonna do a sesh. Oh. All right. A little nervous. Welcome. My Virgos, we're gonna do a 30-minute or so read slash. It's really more of a session than a read. The cards, instead of the cards really being tarot, the cards are going to be guides. Just a guide. Like I might just pick up a certain energy off the card, or I'll see something in the card. Hello. And we're just going to see what we get. All right. Like I'm gonna need more space. We're gonna start with the Orisha deck. Actually, we're gonna start by cleansing the energy a little bit more. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and dispel any negative energy. We're at peace. We're pleasant. We're gonna get a message. It might not be a nice message, but it's going to be a message. We're going to make sure it's coming from nice energies. Okay? Bringing in that positive energy, loving energy, understanding, clarity. Okay? All right, Virgos. So it is about to be, it's like the last week of January. So let's see what my Virgos need to know. How are things going? How are things going for Virgo spirit? How are things going for Virgo spirit? Really nervous energy. How are things going for my Virgo? We have got 7 of Cups. I feel like it's not really like a bad thing, but I mean, there's a big ass hole. Digging a real big hole. Let's get some more. We're digging a big hole, Virgos. Why are we digging a hole, Spirit? What is up with this hole that my Virgos are building? You're getting like 5-6 cards at a time. Let me turn off my notifications and whatnot. Yeah, Virgos, I'm getting a real nervous energy. There's a lot going on. 3 of Discs, Knight of Wands. Yeah, Virgos, I'm saying that we got a lot going on. And it's feeling like sometimes that you're just on the outside looking in. Yeah, just a lot. Still, I'm seeing like these cards that are coming out, they have a lot going on with them. It's not just some simple, straightforward, except for the first one. The first one was pretty straightforward. Virgos. Oh, sorry, my lights turned completely the wrong way. It looks like we're digging a hole here. And there's a lot. Like, okay, so I feel like you have a lot going on. Literally many different things are happening at the same time that you're having to handle, and it's like you're digging this like hole for you to put it all in, because it's really a lot to have to deal with at the moment, and it's all happening all at once. Okay. Six of Wands, Knight of Wands. So we got, oh, King of Wands. I was about to say, we already got Knight of Wands. So we got Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, and King of Wands. I feel like I said, there's a lot of like turmoil going on, internally. And I feel like you're moving from realizing that you have to face your fears, which is great, to actually facing your fears, and you're not really sure. Like, you be having moments where you're just not really sure if you're going the right way, if you're choosing the right, like making the right decisions. So you have those moments of uncertainty, because it really is like you could go either way. And you're having these moments of uncertainty. But when it comes down to it, you be figuring out the right path. So I'm feeling like that's why I was feeling that energy of nervousness. Like, is this the right way? Should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? But I feel like what's happening is that you really should go ahead and do it whichever way you see fit. It's really up to you. Like, you're seeing, I can do it this way or I can do it that way. And I feel like you can. You can do it this way or you can do it that way. It's not that, like, the fact that you have all these challenges before you, yeah, it's a lot of challenges and it's a lot of decisions you have to make, but I feel like you're worried that you're going to make the wrong decisions, and I feel like that's not really the case. If you really trust your judgment is the word, like, trust your judgment. It may be like societally incorrect sometimes, I guess, depending on what your situation is. But you should go ahead and trust your judgment, and pick the best path that you feel that you can execute. Yeah. So let's get some more clarity on this. We're going to switch to the Tarot of the Old Path. As far as Virgo and these decisions that they're needing to make, trusting their intuition. Let's talk about what may arise for my Virgos as they trust their intuition. What comes of that? Virgo. The Wise One came out. Nice. So we're trusting our intuition, Virgo, and because of that, I feel like we are gaining a lot more understanding of ourselves and the situations that we're placed in, Virgo. That's the energy I'm feeling. Becoming more understanding of this, why you're here at this time and why that had to happen at that time. Just more understanding, because you began to trust yourself. So when you get into certain situations, like before, you would get into these situations and be like, oh, is this the right way? Should I do it this way? Should I do it that way? And you realize, like, it's okay. I mean, I feel like you just kind of notice that when you do, like, whatever you end up doing, I feel like you've noticed that you're triumphant, usually. So you start trusting yourself, you believe in yourself, right? You become, like, kind of wise, which is great. So let's get some more energy off of that. We're trusting ourselves, we're believing in ourselves. The guide came out. So what I'm seeing is pretty much the same energy is here. You're trusting yourself, you're understanding yourself. And I feel like when you do that, you're going to tap into your inner self. Who I feel is the guide. Like, you're going to begin to be guided by your inner self, which is definitely what we want. Okay? So let's bring it back down to more Two of Swords, Virgo. I'm seeing a battle with your self and your higher self. With this Two of Swords that's come out, you're becoming wise. You're beginning to tap into your higher self. You're getting the guidance from your higher self. And there's going to be a battle, a conflict, because you're used to your, human aspects of things. And you're going to begin to get downloads and information about how life is and how you should approach life that it's going to kind of like, it's going to like, what's the word I'm looking for? Contradict, or not as strong as contradict, but it's, at the end of the day, you're going to be fighting with yourself because you maybe didn't see things that way before and now you do. So it's like with great power comes great responsibility, right? So you have to begin to change maybe some of your habits or some of the beliefs that you have or understandings that you have so that you can adjust into this new understanding of yourself, right? Okay, and then we got the 10 of Cauldrons, which to me seems like you're going to need to, you're going to reach an emotional triumph. 10 of Cauldrons represents emotions and like love. So I'm feeling like you're gonna be able to become triumphant. I feel like over all of this hole that you were digging, instead of you digging that hole to throw everything in, you're gonna actually become triumphant over that. You're gonna be able to fill that hole in with like love instead of filling it with all your worries and your doubts and your fears. You're gonna find a way to fill that hole in with love. Okay, love. I feel like it's being patient with yourself is the triumph that you're going to really achieve, Virgo. You're going to be patient with yourself, and it's just really going to settle a lot of bullshit that's happening in your head and a lot of turmoil that you go through. Like, the word is really turmoil that you like be going through. If you just become patient with yourself, because you know that you're very capable of whatever it is that you're like doing, you're very capable of it. So you just want to become patient with yourself so that you're able to produce all of these things that you've been wanting to produce. Just be patient with yourself and you'll do it. Okay? So let's get some more. These things that we're wanting to do. Okay? We've got these, like I was just saying, there are these things that we're wanting to do. And the things that I was saying from the beginning, there are these things that we need to handle right. Let's talk about some of these things. Three of Swords in reverse, Eight of Cauldrons. Okay, I'm feeling like somebody is cheating on somebody is one of the things. Virgo, I don't know if it's you that's cheating or if it's you that's getting cheated on. Look at this guy running with the cups. Done dropped a couple. I feel like you're cheating on somebody, Virgo. I feel like it's you. But it's funny. For some reason, it's kind of funny. I'm getting the vibe that it's kind of funny. Like, it's messy, but like... Yeah, I'm feeling like it's you, because in both instances, there, like, it's this, in this one, it's a lady in the front, and it's two dudes in the back. One of the dudes done slain the other dudes, and then this one, it's a dude in the front running off, and it's two ladies in the back, it look like. So I feel like it's you. Like, you done kind of, like, maybe it's like two friends that you've possibly come between, like, maybe not exactly cheating, but, there's been a little bit of drama going on with you. And a couple, I'm getting like, okay, I'm getting the energy for real of like, a couple, a dude, I'm feeling a dude. And, this guy, this guy, I feel like this guy may have met two friends. Like, this is the scenario I'm feeling. You met a couple friends. Maybe you met them at the same time, but there wasn't, this is really specific. This is for somebody specific. Energy I'm getting is, it's two, you met these girls, like, let's say y'all at like a bar or something, and you met these girls, and later in time, you began to see one of them, and then like, you began to see the other one as well. And that's, of course, caused conflict at this point. It's kind of like shit's hit the fan now. And that's one of the problems that I'm getting, that somebody need is like, it was a little too much to kind of actually handle. That's why I see this guy running off here. He was like, I'm going to take what I can keep and run off and let them kind of deal with that. But at the end of the day, you can't just run off from stuff. Like, that's something you're going to have to deal with. But you put it in the back of your mind. That's for somebody specific. Okay, we're going to take this card. Eight of Pentacles. So with this card, I'm seeing as a different... One of the other things that you were digging that hole for is you were trying to throw in the hole. I'm seeing Eight of Pentacles... like a project that you're working on, some type of lucrative project. I need a little bit of clarity on this one. Like, I feel like you're working on it, and like it's still in development, but maybe you're realizing that you have something. Okay, yeah, you're realizing that you have something actually that could be very lucrative, but you have to work on it under wraps for some reason. Like, you're having to work on this under wraps, and you're realizing that you need help, or you could really, maybe there's someone that you know you could benefit from them being on your team, but it probably wasn't something that you were thinking of being a team effort before. And so you're kind of just contemplating, should I tell this person about my business idea? Should I tell them about what I'm trying to do and put them on my team, or not? Yeah, let me get another card on this one. I feel like it's gonna be real specific when it's like, okay. Four of Rods. So maybe it's your significant other. I'm feeling like it's your significant other and you want them to be on your team, but maybe it's you're just like, I don't know, maybe not. What is this? The person you want, I feel like you could let them know, but there's just, for some reason, you're just like, I don't think so. So why not? Why don't you think so? Nine of Rods came out in reverse. I feel like you think this bitch gonna take your shit and run with it in a way that you don't enjoy. Virgo, I'm thinking that as you, actually. I feel like your person might have something that they've been doing, and maybe you done kind of peep game that maybe you done peep game that they're being a little distant, or there's something that they're working on. Clearly there's something that they're working on. And I feel like they don't want to share it with you because you're bossy. And they don't want you to get all in the way. Like, you're competent and you could really be a help, but you be in the way. Like, it's not your project. It's not your idea. Okay? It's not about you. This isn't about you. This is their thing. And they love you and they want you to be a part of it, but you just be doing too much. You gotta kind of be able to chill, lay back, and let them have their business and listen and hear what they say when they say they want you to be a part of it. You gotta kind of just chill and listen to it and do and execute what they ask you to. Like, it's not your place to be giving them ideas and being like, oh, you should do this and that and that, because I know you feel like, oh, I'm trying to help, but you do that all the time. And when it comes down to it, they have a certain vision for their project because it's theirs. It's not yours, it's theirs. And just offering all that input when it's not asked for is just kind of disrespectful, because they didn't ask. And they have it a certain way. And I don't want to discourage you from giving input, because input really is needed, because at the end of the day, you do only see things really from your point of view. It's just like you do it a little too much. You be doing a little too much. Maybe wait for when you see that, if they're excited about it and they're telling you about it, and they're like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. They don't want to hear you say, oh, well, you should do this. Okay. If they're real pepped up about it and like excited about it, they don't care about your input. They just want to tell you about it. Okay. If they come into you and they're like, I'm trying to do something, but I'm not sure if it should, that's when you give input. Okay. You don't have to be giving your improvements, because your improvements are that's your opinion. Like, and they might not be even trying to appeal to you or your type of audience with the thing that they're doing. And that's the thing, like, I feel like your person has this thing that they know that they can, that will be successful, but it wouldn't be successful to like you and people like you, because you maybe not be interested in this type of thing, or you don't really understand that type of humor or something like that. So that's all. Like, the thing is, you also are smart and you have like business savvy, so they really could use your input, you know. But when it comes down to it, like, you got to understand this might not actually be your area of expertise. So, you know, that's that. Okay. So I feel like that's something that I hope that gives somebody some insight, maybe on a situation that may be happening between them and their significant other. Let's get a little bit. Oh, what's up with this? That Ace of Cauldrons just randomly flipped up in my deck. I feel like that's giving me confirmation that when it comes to that problem, yeah, you might just need to give your person more understanding and listen a little bit more. Virgo, listen a little bit more. Okay, what else we got for Virgo spirit? Oh. Yeah, I feel like this bitch got she got something up her nose, don't she? Golly, she like these peasants. What up? Okay, I'm sorry, Virgo. I ain't mean to I ain't mean to hurt your feelings. Like, I feel like Virgos is like, well, damn, my opinion is golden though, and I get it. But you know, at the end of the day, you're not the only person in the world. It's other people too. And they also have opinions and shit. They got, you know, everybody got their own shine, like, for real. You shine cool, but that don't mean somebody else can't shine too, you know. It's cool to help other people shine. The Tower in reverse. So I'm feeling like, as you come to this realization, Virgo, that it's okay for other people to shine. I'm feeling like for some of y'all, that's gonna really like kind of like, it's gonna like break you down, but it's gonna be in a good way. Because I feel like if the Tower came out regular, then it would be like maybe a bit more on the negative side. But I feel like this came out in reverse, that it's gonna like break you down in a good way, Virgo. Some walls are gonna come tumbling down, but it's good. Like, you need it. Oh shit. All right. Virgos. Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be some walls coming down, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not to be feared. It's not to be like, I feel apprehension, and that's okay, but yeah. And that's the next card we got. Strength. This chick came out riding on a lion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, Virgo, like, them walls gonna come tumbling down, but this and the Ace of Cauldrons, it's gonna be very good for you. You're gonna become more understanding of others, which is something that you need to do. You've been kind of living in this bubble of you, because you know that you're right, because you don't really act if you're not right, you know? Like, is it still upside down? It's right side up on mine. But yeah. You're gonna become more, just a better person. And at the end, it's going to make you a better person. You're going to be more you're going to listen to other people more. You have this valuable opinion that's really great and good, and you feel like you know what's right a lot of times because you do. And if you listen to people and actually hear what they say to you, you're going to be able to administer your correctness in a much better way. Instead of getting on people's you're good. Instead of getting on people's nerves with it, you're going to be able to do it in a more productive manner. Okay? And then the exciting thing about that is that you're going to actually see your advice work. Instead of you just always giving advice and people don't be listening and you just like, people ain't listening because you're giving unsolicited advice. Nobody cares about what you have to say sometimes. At the end of the day, Virgo, you don't need to be telling people who cares. Okay? But if you actually listen and have conversations with people and hear what they say to you, when you have stuff to say, they're going to listen because you listen to them. So now they're willing to listen to you. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like that sums it up. So yeah, Virgo, overall, the messages that we got that definitely came through clear is that you have a lot that you're dealing with that you kind of need to sort out. You need to sort it out. Oftentimes you find that you have different choices that you can make, and you're not really sure which choice to make because each of the choice could work out. And the thing is, yes, each one could work out. You literally have that power. Like, you are equipped to make either one work out. Okay? That's cool. That's actually a thing. Like, yeah, that's possible. People around you might not be able to do that, but you actually can. Okay? So, boom. As you discovered that you're actually able to make these decisions without, life has its challenges or whatever, but you're going to be able to go around obstacles and all that jazz. Okay? You're going to become more understanding of yourself, more wise in your actions and decisions, and you're going to begin to get more guidance from your higher self because you're tapping into your own energy. Okay? And when you do that, you're going to end up having conflict with your old ways and your new ways. Okay? Your old habits and your new understandings, they're going to conflict. But that's okay. That's just kind of how it goes. And I touched on some scenarios for some specific people. If it resonated with you, that's great. If it didn't, don't force it to resonate with you, but they were definitely for specific people. I don't know who, but if it resonated with you, that's how it goes. So at the end of the day, what I'm seeing is that you really just gotta trust yourself. You believe in yourself. You're very confident in your thoughts and in your actions because you should be. Okay? So just use it wisely. Understand that you are on Earth. We on Earth doing this human shit, right? So we gotta dispense our essence to these humans in a way that they can understand. Okay? I don't want to say dumb it down because we ain't dumbing shit down. We just have to. I feel like the main way to do it is to observe and understand even yourself. The way that you react in your human mind and your human body to things, observe that and understand it. Because when you do that, you're going to be able to move through life a lot more easier. If you know that if this happens, that you're going to react that way, then maybe you'll end up avoiding that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Virgo, when you do that, when you begin to understand yourself and move with your own wave, move the way that you understand how to move, but like understanding that you have to move amongst the humans and the other people. We got to move amongst them, okay? Because I feel like I said before, the problem was that you were in your own bubble. You felt like your life was this bubble and everybody else was in your bubble. Nah, we are all in this bubble. We all in each other's bubbles, okay? And whether we like it or not, we have to interact with other people, okay? But that's just how life goes. We're meant to interact with people. We're meant to come into people's lives. They're meant to come into our lives, all right? So navigate that path the way that you understand yourself equipped to navigate it, okay? And you're going to have to be kind of sensitive to the other people, okay? Because they're not equipped to navigate paths that you're equipped to navigate, same as you're not equipped to navigate their paths, okay? Okay, so that's what I have for Virgo. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna this is gonna be posted on my page ever so briefly because I need the link for me to upload the video to YouTube, but after that it's going to be on my YouTube page, and I feel like I'm going to do like part of it on my YouTube, and the other, to access the whole video, you're going to have to become a Patreon patron, which you can access through the link in my bio, and you'll be able to access all 12 of the zodiac reads each month. Alright, so thank y'all for watching. I'm about to transition into Sagittarius, so if y'all stay tuned, I'll probably be back in about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll be doing Virgo. I mean, sorry, I just did Virgo. I'll be doing Sagittarius next. Thank y'all so much.